individual. It depends on the type of activity that you're doing. It depends on the intensity that you're doing your activity and the duration of time that you're doing the activity. So everything that you do burns calories. Even just walking from here over there, I'm burning calories. I might only burn half of one, but I did. Just in walking, being active, just moving my arms like this, I'm burning calories right now. But there is a way to burn more calories and there's a way to burn less calories. And it depends on the intensity of the workout that you're doing. Like I'm sure you've heard it before, gardening is a good, burns calories, is a good activity to do. And yeah, it is. But that burns less calories than jogging does. And a different type of calorie burning. You know, if you're gardening, you're pulling out the weeds and your arms are, you know, getting some workout, you're standing up and down. That's also good. But jogging is continuous cardio endurance. And depending how long you jog or how long you garden, you might burn the same amount of calories. Let's say you did 2 hours of gardening, and then, or you did a 30-minute jog. You might have burned the same amount of calories just because you did one activity longer than the other one, or because one activity is more intense than the other one. So, how do you know how many calories you're going to burn? Well, if you really want to track your calories, there are a couple ways that you can monitor. If you get a heart rate monitor, you can wear it while you're working out, and that's going to tell you based on your heart rate, how intense you're working out. You put in your heart rate monitor and you add your age and your weight and your size, how tall you are. And those three things are going to take into account how that heart rate monitor calculates how many calories you're burning. So you have your resting heart rate, your resting metabolic rate, and that still works while you're sleeping, while you're not doing anything intense. That's your average rate that your heart is beating, pumping blood through you, getting your body moving. So if you increase it at high intensity, you're jogging as fast as you can. Or if you're just jogging like this, those are going to be two very different outcomes. And so the way to monitor is put the heart rate monitor on, plug in your information, and each time that you do the workout, it's going to tell you exactly, or pretty exactly, how many calories that you've burned during that workout. Another way to do it, if you go online, there's a lot of online calorie counters, and it's going to ask you for the same information. What's your weight or your height, your age, and then you can pick an activity. Like, let's say you want to know how many calories you burn jogging 30 minutes. You can use that online calculator. It'll give you an idea of how many calories that someone your size might burn in that 30 minutes. But again, that's not going to be a total accurate measure because that online calculator isn't seeing how intensely you are running. So again, your size matters for how many calories you burn. Your intensity of the workout matters, how hard you're doing something, and the duration. So if you really want to get your calories up, you're going to start to work a little bit harder in your workouts. So if you do you did our workout today, you did a great job. Some of you might have had trouble with it because it was high intensity. You might have taken it down a notch here or there, which is perfectly fine. But when you want to start getting up to burning more calories, you're going to pick up the intensity a little. Try doing a couple of the regular push-ups. I went between the beginner version on the knees and the advanced version on my hands. And while some of you, I know men-style push-ups, male push-ups on your feet are hard for a lot of ladies. But if you try one here, one there, you're going to start to find that you're going to be able to do those exercises. And by adding that little bit more of intensity, like if you're on your knees and you're doing a push-up, you're lifting less of your body weight, so you're exerting less energy. But if you try a few push-ups on your feet, you're going to take take that intensity up a little bit. Also, like when we were doing those quick feet, you know, you can do quick feet like this, that's kind of quick. You can go like this, that's a little quicker. Or you can go like a madman, and that's going to be really quick. So think about that while you're doing your workout. Think about the level that you're working and see if there's any way that you can increase your intensity, even if it's just a little bit. So say that you're doing a strength training workout with weights, and you're used to doing 5-pound weights. Well, go ahead and try to switch it one day and do 6-pound weights. Your muscles are going to know the difference. Just that little bit of increasing the intensity is going to help you burn more calories in that workout. So yeah, try to think about your workout, and that's another way too. I had talked to you before about the mind and muscle connection and how thinking about your workouts actually make them more challenging or more effective. So go into your workout, put your game on, put your game head on, and think about what you're doing. Try to find ways to amp up your intensity just a little bit, even if it's little pieces at a time. You know, if you're doing quick feet, you know, think about it. Notice that you're going a little slower. Try to pick it up, even if it's just for a 5-second interval where you're going really fast and intense, and then you take it back down to a moderate pace. That's totally fine. You'll see, just adding that little bit of intensity increase is gonna up your calories that you're burning and make your workouts more effective, because, you know, that's really why you're not just working out for, you know, long, sleek, lovely lines, but the purpose of working out is to burn calories. Because if you want to lose weight, maintain weight, or, you know, increase your weight, it's all about your calories. How many calories you eat versus how many calories you burn. It's energy in, energy out. So if I'm consuming as many calories as I'm expending, I'm going to stay the same. I'm not going to change. But if I am burning 500 calories more a week or if I'm burning 500 calories more a day or a week than I'm expending, then I'm going to start losing weight, because I'm going to have a calorie deficit. And each pound is 3,500 calories. So for every pound that you have to lose, if you have 10 pounds to lose, guess what? That's it's 35,000 calories. That's a lot that you have to burn. It sounds really intimidating, but it's not. You can start by cutting back. There are 2 ways that you can make that work. You can either eat less calories, or you can burn more calories, or you can do both. You can eat less and burn more. So